I'm sure many of you have heard by now that the award-winning actor Kevin Spacey has not only come out, but has been outed as a pedophile. And yeah, I know some people are going to say he's not a pedophile because the young man didn't say that he had sex with him. But no, you're a pedophile. You tried to be a pedophile, so you are a pedophile. You know, if a suicide bomber ran into this room right now and his bomb didn't go off, he'd still be a suicide bomber. Yeah, you don't get a pass because you failed. So that's what I think about Kevin Spacey. He's a pedophile and he's got issues. And the thing about it was when he interjected that he's a gay man, to me that just seemed very disingenuous. You know, not to mention also very selfish. I mean, people in the LGBTQ community have been trying to get away from this stereotype that gay equal pedophile. And they've been really working on it too. They've been trying to get their message out and say, look, it's not the same thing. We don't condone pedophiles. That's not what being gay is about. But in one fell swoop, in one fluid motion, Kevin Spacey ripped it all down. Hey, ripped it all down. Pure selfishness to distract from his own bullshit. He rips it all down. He's like, yeah, I know, us gay people have been trying to work on this forever, but I want to work again. So I just got to destroy this stuff we built, these bridges to humanity. Yeah, I tell you, man, it's bad. And it's not just Kevin Spacey, it's the other people who are reacting to it. Like, for the longest time, people have been telling me, Tim Black, check out Ben Shapiro. Check out Ben Shapiro, Tim. So look, I watched the Ben Shapiro video of him explaining the Kevin Spacey situation. And look, guys, I tried to have an open mind because I figured this time, right here, this will be a moment for Ben Shapiro to show that just because he's all right doesn't mean he's all fucked up. And he started saying, in his Ben Shapiro way, looking like Damien, Chucky, or something. He's like, well, you see what they're doing here. The identity politics is fully on display here with the Kevin Spacey idea that he could get away from the allegations of pedophilia by interjecting that he is a homosexual male, as if that gives him some type of cover from the actual duplicity of his actions. His actions are totally irrelevant to the cause of the gay community, and it shows that he's totally discredited the entire argument of gays not being pedophiles, and this is therefore exasperated by his inability to take ownership. And this is something else the identity politics people do on the left. This is also what they do. We're talking about the Latinos, the women, the blacks, Did you say blacks? Look, listen, Ben Shapiro, are you suggesting that black people get away with crimes because they're black? No, that's exactly what he was suggesting. He is suggesting that identity politics allows black people to get away with doing shit because they're black. Motherfucker, black people have been lynched in this country for just thinking about doing stuff. Eric Garner died over a cigarette. What are you talking about? Freddie Gray had his spine broken in broad daylight on camera, and people were like, well, that's what you get for running. Black people get away with stuff in this society, but it's little stuff like using the N-word, calling a white guy a cracker. That's not the same thing as this. Black people don't get away with raping kids. Look at all the money that Michael Jackson had to spend. And he was innocent. That's what Corey Feldman said. Listen. You know what? Look, to all those people out there keep telling me, check out Ben Shapiro. Well, for the record, I did. He failed. And look, it's not just Ben Shapiro. I got some criticism for people on the left as well, like Joe Rogan. And don't get me wrong, I like Joe Rogan. He was really good in Fear Factor. And I like his podcast for the most of the time too. It's pretty good. But sometimes Joe be smoking too much weed. You know? Like he'll be telling the story and I'll be right there with him. And I'm understanding where he's coming from and everything's steady and it's making sense. You know, it's very lucid. I get it. And then all of a sudden he'll go off course. He'll be driving through the off ramp, the on ramp, and going the wrong way down a one-way road. And he's off the shoulder. He's in the bushes. He's in the cornfield. Chickens, corn stalks are flying up and a cow gets hit, totally off the road, man. Because you should have listened. Joe Rogan he's up there talking about Kevin Spacey. And he's like, well, when you're 14 years old and your body and your hormones are racing through your mind and your mind is cosmic things going on. You got all these ideas and stuff just pounding through your head and you don't know what you're doing. You can't remember well when you're only 14 years old. It's 30 years ago. How you gonna think about everything? You're just a raging hormone. You're just a body and everything. Every fiber in your being is just thinking about. And I'm like, hold on. Joe Rogan, are you suggesting that a 14-year-old can't remember when they were sexually abused? Is that really the tack you want to take here, bruh? Look, man, I don't remember everything from when I was 14, but I think I will remember if some gay dude pressed his penis against me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Joe Rogan disappointed me, man. It's like, come on, man. What are you trying to do? Why are you taking up for Kevin Spacey? You want to be in a movie with him or something? You guys going to do like a Fear Factor reboot? This time, instead of eating like squid guts or termites, you'll have to eat Kevin Spacey?